I enjoy studying Chasidus, but I don't understand why I need to study Gemara.
Let's start first with why I have to learn Shulchan Aruch, which you understand, but just the idea of it, and as well as learning Chasidus. With regards to learning Shulchan Aruch, everybody knows that it's Halacha L'maisa. It teaches me what to do and how to do it. With regards to learning Chasidus, it teaches me spiritually how to live as a Jew. It gives me the depth of what it means to live as a Jew. And the question that you're asking is, why then do I have to learn Gemara? Gemara is something which is just the Tanoim, the Ameroim, what they said, where they said. It's not even, let me just learn the Halacha L'maisa, the practical Halacha. Now, when the Eibishter created the world, everybody knows the reason and the purpose was because Hashem wanted Adira B'Tachtonim. Which means the world we're not just here in the world to be here, we're here in the world to do something, to accomplish something, to bring Hashem down in this world. In order to bring Hashem, who's higher than the world, down into the world, which is the physical world down here, that's why Hashem gave us the Torah, which the Torah is Chachmasai Uritzayne Shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Hashem's wisdom and Hashem's will. Hashem's wisdom and His will, in their essence, are above the world. They can't be talking, Hashem spoke about it and was involved in it even before He created a world, so they can't be talking only about physical things. But in order that a person, a human being, should be able to understand and grasp the wisdom of Hashem, the only way that that can be done is that Hashem put the ideas of His wisdom and will into the physical world, into physical aspects, into physical objects. And that's what the Alter Rebbe writes in Tanya, that this is why Torah is compared to water, because it comes down from a very high place to a low place, just like water, that even though it goes from very high and it goes down, it's the same water. It didn't change. It's not a different water. It's the same water that came from the highest place, it came down to the lowest place. And it's the same thing with the Torah. Hashem took His wisdom, Hashem took His will, which is one with Him, and He put it down to be enclosed in a physical idea and a physical aspect. Once it's enclosed in a physical aspect, when a person learns it, his mind is grasping the wisdom of Hashem. The wisdom of Hashem is one with Hashem. When my mind grasps an idea which is Hashem's wisdom and understands it, it doesn't matter if it ever happened, if it ever will happen, if it never happened or never will happen. The fact that I'm understanding something which is Hashem's wisdom and Hashem's will, my mind, my physical mind down here is becoming one with the will and wisdom of Hashem. Once it becomes one with the will and wisdom of Hashem, I'm making the ultimate place for Hashem to be down here in this world, in the physical world, in the physical mind of a person. Because there's no other way that's to become one with something greater than when it's through wisdom, when it's through understanding. And that's the amazing thing that there is when we learn Gemara. And in a certain sense, even more than when we're learning Chasidus. Because when we're learning Chasidus, we're learning deep concepts of spirituality. We're not learning things in the physical world. My physical mind isn't grasping it. When I'm learning Halacha, I'm learning what to do. It's practically in order to know what to do in this world. But when I'm learning Gemara, my mind is becoming one by understanding and grasping what Hashem decided and why He decided it and all the reasons and the arguments and everything that comes from it. I'm becoming totally one and fully understanding and comprehending the wisdom of Hashem, with that becoming totally one with Hashem and making the ultimate Dira B'Tachtonim, the ultimate dwelling place down here. And that's why it's in Chasidus, the Alter Rebbe writes that every person has to learn at least one Masechta Gemara throughout the year. The Alter Rebbe writes the idea of learning Gemara, of knowing the Torah, of knowing all the mitzvahs of the Torah. In that way I become totally one with Hashem. And this is why it's such an important thing for us to do. As Chassidim, we know how much of the importance is, because this actually brings the essence of Hashem down into this world.